waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Folks getting notified that I'm on. Good morning. Good morning. What's good? What's happening? Thank y'all for hanging with me. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I'm excited because summer is coming and I'm gonna get you snatched. I'm excited. I'm excited about summer because I'm going to have you shut down rooms. I'm excited for you because maybe you hadn't been feeling your best. Yeah, but we're about to change all of that. We're about to change your look. We're about to change your life, and it's past due. It's overdue. You've been putting yourself last for so long. It's time for you to move yourself to the front of the line. Let me see something for a second. By show of hands, if you're guilty of always putting yourself last, throw your hand up, please. If that's you, throw your hand up, please. If you're guilty of always eating last, making sure everybody is good, throw your hand up, please. Let me see your hand. Let me see your hands. Okay. Again, you served everybody else. Now it's time to serve yourself. Again, this is overdue. This is overdue. So this is what we're talking about today. We're talking about moving you to the front of the line. We're talking about making sure you're good. We're all about doing you and not feeling guilty about doing you. I'm just saying. So good morning to you. Also, too, make sure you like, make sure you share, and all that other good stuff. Make sure you subscribe to this awesome and amazing channel. And make sure you get the alerts because I'm always going to pop up on you because I got to make sure you're good. I got to make sure you're good. Also, too, put hashtag SSS to get the super stomach shredder membership. If you're trying to lose 15 to 20 before the 4th of July, you're trying to get snatched, you're trying to get rid of your belly, you're trying to look better in your 40s and 50s more so. Let me take that back. You're trying to look better in your 30s, 40s, and 50s more so than you were in your 20s. If you're just trying to dominate every single room, make sure you get that. I'm doing that as a buy one, get one free. That's my supplement line, my online workout program, accountability coaching, and meal plan put together. So I'm doing it as a buy one, get one free for a limited time. So make sure you get that. Check your DMs also after you put hashtag SSS. And let's get you right and let's get you tight. Now, let's talk about your life homework. Earlier, I had put on the platinum page. This is where I have all my bricks at, right? So I asked the bricks, okay, tell me about you at your worst. So they will put their weight, and I also had them to describe how they felt at that particular size, at that particular weight. And some of the words that popped up was, I was tired all the time, I was sluggish, I really didn't like what I saw in the mirror, I was not feeling my best, I was just sad all the time. And the reason why I asked that question is because I wanted them to reconnect to that emotion. Okay, I wanted them to relive how they felt, and I wanted that to serve as an anchor for them. So whenever they didn't feel like doing nothing, they can always return back to that feeling. Okay, whenever they didn't feel like doing the steps, doing the daily homework, or checking in, or being accountable, that feeling would always anchor them back in. It would always reel them back in as a reminder of, sis, this is why we're doing it. That sluggish feeling, you don't want to return back to that, right? You feeling like you're always being overlooked and bypassed. You don't want to return back to that feeling because it's not a good feeling. So sometimes you got to remind people, hey, this is why we're doing this. This is why we're dropping the weight. This is why we're making you more attractive now than you've ever been at the age that you're currently at right now. That's why we're doing it together as a family. Now, here's the other piece of it. The other reason why I wanted them to articulate how they felt and all that other good stuff, I wanted them to use it in a way that's quite different than how they normally would do it. See, in the past, when people would make you feel a certain way, you feel just upset, bothered, you feel worthless. No, 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 no. I'm a firm believer that you can use any and everything if you flip it correctly. So those feelings of feeling less than, I need for you to use that. I need for you to use that as fuel also. Because again, a lot of people have slept on you. A lot of folks took you for granted. They thought that you were done. You done had a couple kids. You might be somebody's grandma right now. They've written you off. You hadn't been at your best since the Obama administration, probably, maybe even the Clinton administration. You don't let that thing go. No. It's time for the resurrection. It's kind of like the song "Return of the Mac." It's time to go back. And another thing that I always have my Bricks do is I always ask them, okay, find me a picture of when you were at your best, with the expectation of surpassing that person. Because I'm a firm believer that no matter your age, no matter how far you've gone off the trail, you can always return back to that person. Not only return back to that person in terms of you being at your best, but also surpassing that person that you see in that photo, in that picture. I'm a firm believer that your best days are ahead of you, not behind you. But for everyone, there is a requirement. And the requirement is you got to show up every day. You got to commit. And let's keep it above. A lot of y'all watching me are not good at relationships and can't keep one because you've never worked on the relationship that you have with yourself. You can't keep your word to yourself. You talk crazy to yourself. You don't know your worth. You disrespect yourself by some of the things you say and you do. You act crazy. You pose crazy. You know, if people were to look at your little profile picture, they'd be like, "Oh, she's beautiful." Then they go to your little post and they be like, "Dang, she crazy." So you devalue yourself just by how you post. We're not going to do anything that's going to demoralize ourselves anymore. A lot of times we can be our greatest adversary. We always like to blame devil when really your greatest adversary, your biggest hater, your biggest detractor is you. We're going to stop blessing blocking moving forward. We're going to commit to our next level self. We're not going to do anything that's going to sabotage our next level self anymore. I'm talking about you as a whole, the total you. We're not going to sabotage our greatness, our next level self, just because of the things that we're used to. Well, Coach, I'm used to just talking out the neck and saying anything I want to. Okay, how has that worked for you to this point? You're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, you're probably in your 50s. How has that worked for you? At some point, you got to analyze and assess what's working and what's not working. You got to have an honest conversation. Okay, maybe this ain't serving me anymore. Maybe that was good, me talking crazy in my teens. But damn it, I'm in my 40s. I'm in my 50s now. I can't be doing that mess no more because it's not attractive. Everything we do moving forward should be attractive. Again, you'll hear me say, we attract so we'll never have to chase. That also goes with your attitude. That also goes with your mind. That also goes with your mouth. We make it everything attractive. Hear me. Because again, you're top tier. But you can't be top tier if you always doing bottom level stuff. Oh, we upgrading everything. We leveling up everything because you deserve it. But again, for every want, there is a requirement. Understand that. You're going to have to give up something in order to get. You're going to have to sacrifice something in order to get what you want moving forward. No matter if it's that body, that number that's in that bank account, you're going to have to sacrifice something. You're going to have to change something. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing the same way and expecting a different result. We're switching it up, good people. We're switching it up, good people. How about that? So let's continue to be great. Let's continue to dominate. Again, if you're trying to drop 15 to 20 before the 4th of July, put a hashtag SSS in the comments to get the super stomach shredder membership. I'm doing it as a buy one, get one free. And again, if your number one issue is your tummy, your love handles, your whole midsection, and you need that thing to be gone. Because again, I'm the thriller, known as the King Pooch Killer. And there's no pooch I can't get rid of. So if you're trying to take your look in your life to a different level, okay? And again, the only side effects to my program is getting fined. That's the only side effects. You ain't got to worry about them. Look, you ain't got to worry about no repercussions now or 5, 10 years from now. Again, the only side effects is getting fined. The only side effects is getting more attention, the type of attention you want, need, and deserve, okay? That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. So let's dominate. Let's be great. And again, I look forward to coaching you on your journey because, again, I'm not going to allow you to take this weight loss journey by yourself. I'm going to hold your hand and you're going to have the support of the other ladies in the group, the Bricks, who are absolutely crushing it on the program. Again, we do this thing as a family, okay? So you don't have to do this thing alone. So love y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Be good. Love you. I'm gone.